Okay, it's been a minute. 3 months since my last video. Sorry. Things have been super insane. Eames finished. There was things transitioning. I needed to take a break from everything, but I'm back into it. We've actually been rehearsing since April for KDC's next home season, which is really exciting and scary, and there's so much I have to tell you about it. But first, I'm gonna go for a run. Back from my run. So Rick and I moved into this space. It's not yet fully set up, but I'm trying to figure out the best lighting. There's a lot of weird windows, so we'll go with that for now. So I have to run a couple errands. My bike handlebars got stolen in front of ODC and I need to get that fixed. So I'm gonna take you along the way. It's not gonna be that exciting, but it'll give me some time to update you for what Kristin Damrow Company's been up to, because a lot has been happening since my last vlog, like I mentioned before. So, new handlebars, then we'll chat. Bike is in the shop. Who knows how much it'll be. I need like everything on the front end. Anyway, that sucked. But so, update. For those of you that are just tuning in, Kristin Damrow Company had our home season back in January at ODC. It was a piece about Charles and Ray Eames. We had worked on it for like 18 months. It was a really long and successful production, but it was a lot. It was a long time. So I took a little bit of time off. I took about a month to like re-energize, get new juices flowing. Then I kind of jumped into a new project. Kind of in the middle of Eames, I got this idea for this new piece. What I really loved with Eames was the narrative arc and this kind of storyline that the dance could follow. So in this next project, that's what I'm doing. I'm creating my own narrative arc on stage. There's gonna be 5 core members. There's gonna be a larger cast of 16. There's gonna be a crap load of people on stage. And this really awesome story is gonna unfold between the characters. I'm actually gonna jump to some footage in the studio because we've already been rehearsing since April. So I'm gonna kind of show you what we've been up to. So along with this whole new vision for the project, I have a very ambitious goal to where I want to have the work be presented. I want to have it at the Yerba Buena Forum for a couple reasons. Number 1, the type of staging I want to have, and number 2, the type of seating, and I guess 3, the open space. And in San Francisco Bay Area, there's not a ton of familiar performance venues that have this much open space and the technical capacity and capabilities that we need to have. So I'm kind of stuck between this really challenging place of I could have my work at a warehouse space that not many people know about, or I could have my work at this very expensive venue that is really well known, but it costs a lot of money. So I'm gonna jump to going into Yerba Buena and kind of thinking through the process of deciding to choose the venue. I'll have to talk a lot more about budgeting and how much it costs. It's a crazy amount of money, and I'm gonna have to do a crazy amount of fundraising and grant writing to support this project. But when I have a vision, I wanna make it happen. So let's skip into Yerba Buena. I'm in San Francisco this morning. Today begins the saga of looking for a venue for Kristin Damrow Company's next home season. I am headed to Yerba Buena Center for the Arts, downtown San Francisco. They gave me a quote of what my ideal situation would be with tech and everything, and it's bonkers. It's like $44,000. So I'm gonna meet with them today and kind of figure out if we can scale that down a bit, because I would love to have my show at Yerba Buena. They have amazing work that's shown there, just the caliber of work that's there, and also it's a beautiful space. So fingers crossed. I'm kind of starting with my highest level and then moving my way down. So let's see how it goes. That was a lot of information all in one go. I'm gonna take a seat here just to compose my thoughts. Moist grass. Meeting at Yerba Buena went well. We kind of reevaluated my schedule of tech and dress and shows and all that and what's reasonable. Like I said before, a lot of choreographers who are well established have their work here, so that's why I'm kind of setting my goals super high with the Yerba Buena Forum. Once I get the estimate, I'll kind of have to look at budget and be realistic about what is possible. You know, if I'm looking at a space that's 40 grand, that was my whole budget last year. So there's some things to figure out, but hopefully it will happen. It's an extremely windy day in SF. Sorry if the sound quality is horrible, but I just wanted to give an update. I just signed paperwork for YBCA, Yerba Buena Center for the Arts. We officially are having our home season here, January 31st through February 2nd. Holy crap. Okay, there's more to talk about, but I have a dog mom duty. Do you wanna go outside? So that's kind of where we're at, catching you up. May and June has just been heads down trying to make this project happen, putting things into place for marketing and music composition with Aaron. So I'm gonna use these vlogs to get you caught up and just kind of talk through this crazy process of presenting a show at Yerba Buena with the Union House, the cost, the accessibility that Yerba Buena has. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm kind of scared out of my mind. Signing those papers for Yerba Buena was just like a whole different sensation, but I'm excited for it. I feel like it can happen. It should be a way to be successful. So follow me along the ride, subscribe below. I will be posting more. I know I say that like every time, but now I have content. I have things to talk about. So check back in. Thanks so much.